Hungry Ghost Festival in 2023 is different from last year, so watch this before you make offerings. That's why the Ghost month started so late in 2023 even when Lunar New Year started so early. Don't see if you don't understand my answers already. So by right the Ghost month usually starts in the beginning of August or end of July, since it follows the lunar calendar and lunar calendar is usually 1 month later. For example, our New Year this year is 1st January 2023, but the Lunar New Year is 22nd January 2023. This means the lunar 7th month should start on 22nd July, right? No. Instead, it starts from 16 August, almost 1 month later. Why you ask? For that, you have to know about leap years. Yeah, the leap years whereby we have an extra month on February. For the calendar we use, which is called the Joragaraga calendar, we have it every 4 years. But it's not suka. Someone decided to add 1 more day so that they can hit their sales target one. You see, to some extent, there is a purpose why we have 365 days in a year one. It's because Earth takes about 365.25 days to orbit the Sun. So that means if we use 365 days a year forever, it won't be accurate after hundreds of thousands of years. This is why a day is added every 4 years so that we can kind of reset back to 365 days per round. You get it? Now, this is the Joragaraga calendar, and since it follows the Sun, it's called the solar calendar as well. There are other calendars that are used in the world. One of them is the lunar calendar, which follows the moon instead. For that, the time it takes for the moon to go around Earth is considered 1 month. That's usually about 29.53 days, which is why you'll notice that for the lunar calendar, the last day is usually 29 or 31. There won't be 31st. Unless the moon GPS not working, then we might even have 38 of August. So you can see, this means the lunar calendar only has about 354 days, which is 11 days or so shorter than our Joragaraga calendar. If this adds up every year, the lunar calendar and the Joragaraga calendar will differ a lot. Then we can have Chinese New Year in June, July, and maybe even December together with Christmas. Nice, right? Don't need to fake MC for a long week. But how come that didn't happen? Because technically, the lunar calendar we use is the lunar solar calendar. This is kind of to sync the lunar calendar and the Joragaraga calendar together. You see, every year, lunar calendar is short of 11 days or so, right? So that means every 3 years, if you add 1 more month to the lunar calendar, it will sync, right? It's aga like that. So for 2023, we have 2 second months of the lunar solar calendar. It will sync pretty well. So does that mean that 3 years ago, there was an additional month in the lunar solar calendar too? Yeah, on 2020, there were 2 4th months, which pushed the start of the 7th month to begin on 19 August 2020 instead. And it also pushes the start of next year's CNY, which begins on 12 February. But never mind, we also never celebrate cause COVID.
It is home time, and the children's parents are here to pick them up.
Mommy! Daddy! I've got
coronavirus.
Run.
Now, this is why this year, the 7th month starts later. I don't know about you, but somehow I feel smarter. I want to tell my friends about this. Like very smart now. If you feel that you also feel smarter after this, consider subscribing. If you don't, then maybe you were never smart to begin with, you bodo.